Hello and welcome back to my DireWolf 21.6 mod pack tutorial series. Our last video ran a bit long. I didn't get to finish showing you how I made the barrel system work with the extra utility sorting system, and I didn't get to show you Forge MicroBlocks, which I absolutely love. But that's what we're going to get into in this video. Here we go. Okay, it took some work, but I did manage to get the barrels placed. Now, I do have a few new problems introduced by the barrels. First of all, you don't want to have loops in your piping system. The sorting system is quite slow, so you don't want to confuse it. It will generally figure things out, but it's best to not confuse it. So, one of the things you can do is, do you see these little black lines here? Black lines here, black lines here, black lines here. Those are block lines. The pipes won't travel any other direction than what's open. So, you can see I go from, well, you can't see. Now you can see. We go out of the sorting chest. Only way it can go, only way it can go, only way it can go. I tell it has to go up. It can't go back down. I tell it has to go up here. And these pipes are not connected at all. And the reason is that I use the crescent wrench. If it goes over here, it's going to bypass our barrel network. We don't want that. So, there we are. We can only travel up because down is blocked. We're not connected to this pipe. So that is handy. Okay, so it's going to travel up all the way. It will not travel over here. And white means it won't connect to the block next to it, which is good because I don't want it to connect with a transfer pipe. I need it to connect with a sorting pipe. This sorting pipe down here, so it will only put the wood in there. Alright, so it goes out of the chest, down, up through my barrels, over, down, and back into the sorting pipe network that we already had set up. And this is another good time to talk about Forge MicroBlocks. First of all, I've got this ugly hole here and I lost my sign. I don't know what's in here anymore. So that's unfortunate. But there are what's called Forge MicroBlocks, which I touched on in an earlier video, but just a highlight. But here we're going to actually use some. So, Forge MicroBlocks adds tiny blocks. In other words, blocks that fit in the same space as one block, but you could have more than one piece. Sorry, you could have more than one piece inside the block. So, if you make a saw, and there are lots of different saws, I used some saws from Project Red, but they make their saws for Forge MicroBlocks too. You can have stone saws, iron saws, diamond saws, but these Project Red saws are like the Red Power saws, and I think they're just as durable as diamond. Sorry, just as good as diamond without being as durable. So I made a peridot saw. If we take a material and put a saw on top of it, we get cobblestone slabs. If we cut cobblestone slabs, we get cobblestone panels. If we cut cobblestone panels, we get cobblestone covers. And I've got a couple covers. So what can we do with a cover? Well, a cover is great for this. I can put that cover here, and I can put that cover they're a bit hard to place at times. As you can see, that's not where I wanted it. They're very hard to place at times. Sometimes it's just better to break your stuff, move things, and then place what you want. Alright, so. No, there. Okay, now here we go. Let me go back out and get whatever things drop down here that I still want. Okay, so. Now we've got these covers. And there are other kinds of covers. You can see this is a hollow cobblestone cover. This is just a cobblestone cover. Why do you want a hollow cobblestone cover? Well, if you use a cobblestone cover, it's going to block things that connect, like this sorting pipe. We don't want to block the sorting pipe. We need the sorting pipe. So we can use a hollow cobblestone cover, and it still connects. And now I can put my sign back on here to say this is the wood chest. Put my wood back in there. There we go. So I will have to take this farming stuff out of here too so that I can make that. But this is great for, also you can see that it looks like a floor. These, you can see the gap. There's clearly a gap in there. With the hollow covers, you can see it looks like a floor. Same thing over here. We'll put one back here too, or actually I think we might use cobblestone there. Yeah, I haven't finished. And here's the ones that I messed up in placement. You get the hang of it eventually, but it can be a pain at times to place them. They're not perfect. They don't do every possibility. I'm just going to block off all of that so it looks, I'll say nice, I'll say reasonable. Okay, so there we go. We've got our cobblestone back there, our sorting network's going up here, and I'll put a cobblestone panel. I can cover up the pipe. Now I'm going to break the floor here so I can see. And this makes it a little bit easier to place things. So, do I have more? Okay, yes, I do have more cobblestone covers. Sometimes it's helpful to shift click. Sometimes it's helpful just to move them wherever they need to be. And you can see there's lots of places you can place these Forge MicroBlocks. The block you're intersecting with has to be compatible, so that is sometimes an issue. Okay, I thought I had enough. I did not have enough. But anyway, you get the idea. This is going to look more or less like a floor. Let me make a couple more to show you. So, one piece of cobblestone can make 8 cobblestone covers. And 8 cobblestone covers, assuming I had more. Eight cobblestone covers lined up like this gives you 8 hollow cobblestone covers. So there we go. Let me finish this. Okay, we've got all of our cobblestone covers placed. We've got more cobblestone to fill in the floor. And let's see if it looks right. Look, you can't see the gaps. It looks like a floor. Now, I told you it wasn't perfect. As you can see the gap here. Unfortunately, the transfer node is too big to put a hollow cobblestone cover. It's not compatible. There's too much space there. You can't put a hollow cobblestone cover. And why am I seeing weird stuff back there? If I not, looks like I just need a block there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, get my chest back. Put the floor back. Okay, let's see if it works. So, let's grab some dirt. I've got 4 more pieces of dirt. 59 plus 4 should be 63. Will my dirt go in the right place? Uh-oh. I wonder where the dirt went. Alright, be right back. Okay, that was an easier fix than I thought. I didn't want to do it on camera. I didn't want to waste time if it took longer than I thought. So, okay, I had a cover down there blocking the pipe. So, like I said, hollow stone covers help you not block pipe. That's why you need the hollow ones. Otherwise, they will block the pipe, which I did by one of those mistaken placements. So, now I put the dirt back in here, And you can see in a second, there, 64. The dirt goes in there. Let's make sure the rest of it works. Let's put something in the miscellaneous chest. We'll get all the way around. Oak bookcase. None of those in the system, I'm sure of that. So we'll put an oak bookcase. We'll put, I don't know, this furnace. Let's put something from... Let's put the bread in there. The bread should go to the food chest. There's the bread. And the string should go to the mob drops chest, I think. So, the bookcase and the furnace ended up in the far chest. The bread... There was no bread in the food chest. So, unfortunately, it went to the miscellaneous chest as well. But, you know, that's how you test your system, by putting stuff in here and seeing what happens to it. The mobs drop chest. 64 things in here right now. And another 64. So there we go. Yes, it did come in here. It took a minute, but it did get in here. So the sorting system appears to be working pretty well. We've got our covers to hide our wiring or our piping network. We've got our signs to say what these chests actually hold. We've got some nice factorization barrels to hold things that are going to have tons of. And I already have tons of sand and tons of cobblestone. I don't have so much dirt and gravel, but I will at some point, especially after we get into some quarrying. So that looks pretty good. I'm guessing we're running a little high on time, so this is probably it for this episode. If not, I'll come back and show you something else. Okay, so I'm back. Since we split up the last video, the last segment isn't as long, only about 11 minutes in, so I spent some time digging out the base a little bit more, changing the look of things. I moved the machines so that they're on the ground now, which I like better. But every time I move things, I remember I want to get out of this hole. It's very hard to expand, and the big room needs more lighting, so I end up putting these... I don't know what to call them, white trash chandeliers maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I've got the sorting system going all the way down here. I added some more chests, including a Railcraft Forestry and Thaumcraft mod chest. So that's all nice and it all works, but I'm tired of expanding the hole in the wall. I'm tired of having to light it up. I want to make purposeful rooms in a house and use all that basalt brick I made and get started on that. So the leadstone energy cell is almost fully charged, so we're going to take that upstairs. We're going to use the filler, and if I've calculated right, we need about 6 stacks to make the first room of the house I want, and as you can see, I've got about 20 stacks. That should be no problem, and then we're going to expand onto that and see how we can do. So I'm going to make up the basalt brick and go outside and set up the filler, and then I will show you how we can use the filler to make some structures for a house. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm almost ready to go start building the house, but I wanted to show you something from Industrial Craft which is very helpful when you're building things. It's scaffolding. And scaffolding requires planks and sticks. And... planks and sticks. Okay, don't know what's up with that. NEI just really doesn't like Industrial Craft for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's the beta, or I don't know. But in addition to just filling, we can also make the filler create little block structures, and it can go up. But we need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. but we need to tell it where we want that to be. So I would like my house to be 6 high. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 6 high, but 7 high. And as you can see, the scaffolds are very nice. You can place them, you can climb them up like ladders, you can climb down them, and they're very easy to take on and off. If we make sure that the main landmark connects to that one, and the upper one, we now have an 8 high area. The 6 here, 7, and 8 that I've dug out. And I dug out this 9x9 pattern. I stole this from DireWolf. He had some good reasonings for it. I usually go make my walls just outside a chunk boundary so that if I use a chunk loader, you can load the whole chunk. But, you know, I've run into a lot of limitations with that design, running out of space. I put basements and attics in there, but I think I'll do it on a more of a flat plane, and we'll use the 9x9s because there's a good lighting thing that works out really well with the 9x9s. You don't need ceiling lighting. You can just have a couple of torches and they'll light up the whole room. So I think it's going to work out a little bit better. So now that we have this, I need to put the filler down. So like I said, put it next to the main landmark. It will put these down, and we get our landmarks back because I've used up all the lapis. And the pattern we want to use this time I upgraded to 1.0.12 on the DireWolf pack, and it has a new version of BuildCraft. Apparently, you no longer need bricks and glass. I can choose the pattern I want, and it tells you what they are. Oh, that's so much handier. That is nice. Okay, so we can fill. That would fill in everything. I don't want that. I don't want a solid basalt house. That won't work at all. I don't want to flatten. That's what we did before. I don't know what a horizon is. A pyramid. That should be pretty obvious. Stairs. We'll do a stair step pattern. A box. That is what we want. We want the box pattern. Oh, this is really nice. You don't have to use the bricks and glass anymore. That's really nice. Okay, I didn't make the basalt cobblestone yet, and I still need to go get the energy that I didn't bring with me. So let me go make the basalt cobblestone. Sorry, the basalt bricks, and get... Oh, I have a dog, by the way, now. I found one. Get the power, which I need my crescent hammer for. Shift right click gets me the energy cell. We'll run back out here. Sorry, I try to be more organized, but that doesn't always work out. So, as we learned before, you can use thermal expansion to connect. Want to make sure it's not outputting. It's not. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I want to make basalt brick, not just basalt. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, but you put it in this 4x4 pattern, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I need 6 stacks of these basalt brick. So, okay, there we are. 6 stacks for our filler. Basalt brick, just making sure. And now it's going to box this off. It'll create a hollow pattern. So I'll have a floor, I'll have a ceiling, I'll have walls, and it'll be very dark in there, so I have to hurry up and put that down. So there we go. It is now filling in with my basalt brick. Got a basalt brick floor going. The more power you can put to the filler, the faster it will go, by the way, in case you're wondering. There we go. It builds the wall. I won't watch this very long, but I want to show you, part of the filler. Actually, do I have any torches? Let me see if I can run back and get some torches to light up the inside area before it blocks it off entirely. I don't want mobs to spawn in there. And as you can see, I'm very organized, so... I already had my torches ready. And I didn't make it. Okay. That's alright. We'll wait for it and we'll dig a hole. So, is it done? I thought I'd need almost... Yeah, it's done. Okay, it does still pull energy even when it's not working, so they didn't change that. That's okay. I'm just going to dig a hole so I can light this up. I just don't want mobs spawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the wall makes 9. And the nice thing about the 9 by 9, we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was even. You know what? I've got 8 inside here. I think he has 9 inside here. I think his is 9 by 9 excluding the walls. So, oops. But anyway, that is how we can use the filler to make a box structure. So, the other thing what we can do is make a clear pattern. We could tear all this down. However, you don't get stuff back that you clear. If you remember from last time, we didn't get any of that dirt it cleared out. I don't think it cleared out any dirt, but if it had, we wouldn't get it back. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go extend the wall manually. I'll do that off camera. And I'm going to start moving stuff from the old base to the new base. The dog's name's Buddy, in case you're wondering. Alright, well, that's what I'm going to do now. I'll check the time, see if we have enough time to do anything else. If we do, I'll come back to show you parts of the house. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.